Good evening, everyone. I'm happy to welcome you for the webinar regarding the recipe configuration and production management in your restaurant or bakery. So, what is the purpose of the recipe management? Like, we do have many ingredients for all the items which we are cooking or preparing, like cake or the food items. Every item needs the ingredients. We have to configure the ingredients, and we have to track the consuming ingredient details for the respective items. So in this case, GoFrugal came up with a perfect solution to configure, to maintain the recipe management as well as the production unit. Let us go through the options one by one. How can we configure the recipe for the items? These are the four major things we are going to use for the recipe configuration. The first and the main thing is categorize your recipes. We have to categorize our recipes in two ways in our software. The recipe can be categorized into assembly item and the kit item. So the next thing is we have to create the masters for the recipe as well as the ingredients. Then the third one is we have to configure the ingredients to the particular recipe and configure the ingredient to the recipe to maintain the inventory and stock. And the final thing is we can start selling. So we can go through one by one. First, the categorization of the recipe. How can we categorize? In the GoFrugal, you have given you a perfect solution that kit item, the recipe can be categorized in two types. One is kit item and the another is assembly item. What is the difference between the both? Let us take an example. For the kit item, like what are the items you have cooked earlier and you will sell, that is called kit item. For example, we can take cupcake. In the cupcake, we will prepare earlier, like we will add the ingredients and we will prepare the cupcake, and once we prepare, then we will have the stock and we will sell the items. So that is called kit item. We have to do a plan for the preparation and we will do the ingredient consumption, then we will sell. This is called ingredient items. We can take example as cupcake. What is assembly item? The assembly item which is we are selling, like we are cooking at the time of selling. For example, we can take a sandwich. Once the customer is ordering the item, then only we will start to prepare the item to sell. So once the customer is ordering the sandwich, then only you will prepare with the bread and tomato, potatoes or another ingredients, then we will serve to the customer. So these are the two major categorization of the ingredients, are the reports. So recipes. So the two major categorization of the recipe are, one is assembly item and another is kit item. So the kit item means we will prepare the item and first we will prepare the item, then we will sell. The assembly item is we have to prepare once we get the order. These are the two major difference between the assembly and kit items. So the major thing is ingredient. To prepare either a kit item or the assembly item, we need ingredients. So how can we create the ingredients and map it to the separate particular recipes to maintain the inventory? And the final thing is master creation. We have to create the master for all the recipes as well as the ingredient. We have to create an assembly item as well as the kit item as well as the ingredient items. Then only we can configure in the recipe configuration and we can do the selling very easily. So let us move to the next part. Let me show you a quick demo how to configure the recipe based on these two major categorization of the recipe. Kindly wait for a moment. We are making up the demo. Please be in line. And also the major thing is, like, we have to maintain the stock for every ingredient as well as we have to maintain the ingredient like stock for all the ingredients to it will be very useful to track the proper inventory status of all the ingredients and items. We do have separate report also to configure this. Like once we sell or once we configure, we have a separate report. Sorry for the interruption. Let us go through the demo of how can we configure the recipe items as well as the ingredient items in the GoFrugal RPOS6 and how we can track the ingredient consumption report as well as. So first we have to create the ingredient item as well as the recipe items. Just go to item master. Here I am going to create, for example, first I will create a kit item which is called cupcake. I can enter the price also here. So the major thing is the packing. In the under packing details and on the preparation status, we have to select this item as kit. So then only we can map the ingredient items as the like recipe for the ingredient kit items. Then we can configure. So it very much like important. We have to use kit item as the preparation status for this item, like for those items like which you have prepared earlier and you will sell. For example, the cupcake is the item which we will prepare, then after that we will sell. For those items like sandwich, we have to create as assembly. So first I am creating an item called cupcake, which is kit item in the preparation status. So now I am saving. And also I have already created some ingredients, so I will show you. For the ingredients also we can map under preparation status as ingredients. So I will show you for the sugar item under preparation status I have mapped as ingredients. We can take ingredient for like trade assist items also, we can use the trade assist items also to as ingredients for the kit and assembly items to configure the recipe. So that also we can use. So no worries about that. Like if we map the preparation status as ingredients, these items won't allow to sales in the sales bill. These items won't appear in the sales bill entry or touch pass. So if you map as ingredients, these items won't allow to do the sales. So for that purpose only we have given the preparation status as ingredients. So let us do a configuration, recipe configuration for the kit item. So for that what we have to do, just go to the production module. Under production, masters, recipe configuration. Here only we have to configure the recipe of that item. So if you click enter, it will ask whether the item is kit or assembly. So now we have created an item, kit item. So I am loading the kit. Then again I am selecting the item cupcake. So here we have to map the ingredients for the consumption. So we have what is the config quantity? This config quantity is like what are all the ingredients we have given for this particular kit item, like that is for one item or the multiple quantity. So maximum we can configure for the config quantity for one, because like while doing the kit preparation, the next step I will show you how much quantity we can use. So it is advisable to use config quantity as one, and also the ingredient also you can use for the one item. So and also I am entering the selling price, cost. Then here we have to load the ingredients. So I am just entering and searching the items, ingredient items, and also entering the quantity. We can use either decimal also for all the ingredients. So these are the ingredients for the cupcake. So if you don't know about the cost amount for the particular ingredient, it's very simple. We can see the latest rate key in F5 option. Just click this key, the latest cost amount will be automatically updated to the ingredient items. So once you configure the ingredient items for the kit item, just click the latest rate key to update the price details or cost details for the particular kit item. Then click on save. So now we have configured the kit item. So what is the next process? Now we have configured the kit item, but we cannot sell now, because for the kit items we have to, once we configured, we have to do the cooking or preparation, then only we can sell the item. So for that we have given the another option called kit preparation. So under production there is an option called kit preparation. Just click on that, click on this and select the item which we have configured the kit. So you can see here, if I load the kit item in the screen, immediately in the bottom you can see the ingredient items are showing, and also the current stock of ingredient items and how much stock is available to prepare this kit item. This will be very useful to maintain your inventory and also the stock. At the time of preparation itself, you came to know that how much quantity of stock we are having for the particular kit item, so that you can prepare based on the stock. For example, I am having ingredient as 100 like this, so I just enter the quantity as 10. It will show how much ingredient quantities required for the particular kit item to prepare, as well as the how many stock as well as available for preparation. So it will be very useful to maintain your inventory in a better way. So once you confirmed with the ingredient stock as well as the kit quantity, just save. So once you saved, this kit item is available for the sales. So just go to the restaurant bill entry and you can directly select the item. So the cup item is selected and cupcake is selected, and I am saving the item. So that's it. So it will be a very simple process. Now I have saved the kit item. like sold the kit items. I have just created the ingredient items and the kit item. Then I have configured the recipe or ingredient to the particular kit items, like recipe. Then I just prepared the kit item, like kit preparation. I will prepare the item, then it will available for the stock, then I'm selling. This is very a simple process. Once you sold the items, we can also track the ingredient consumption for the particular kit item. Under reports, inventory, we can see recipe management. In this, many reports are there. You can view whichever you want. I am suggesting you to see the ingredient consumption detail report. So here, if you filter for the today's date, we can see here, these are the ingredients we have consumed for the particular items which we have prepared. So that, for example, I am taking this sugar. So in the ingredient code, if we double click, it will show for which item we have used this ingredient and how much is the stock and how much is the available stock. You can also maintain the wastage for the ingredients in that page itself. So you can enter the wastage also. If you have any doubts related to the kit item preparation, kit item creation, kindly raise your queries using the question mark button you can see in the screen. I hope everyone has a better clarity about the kit item. So let us move to the assembly item. As I have already explained to you, the assembly item which is we will prepare at the time of selling only. Once the customer is ordering the food, for example sandwich, that time only we will prepare the item, then we will serve the customer. So how to configure that? Same, just go to item master and create an item, like I will create an item called sandwich, veg sandwich. Everything will be same as kit item, but only the one thing will be different. Which is we have to change the preparation status as assembly. So please make sure that while creating the assembly item, you have to configure the preparation status as assembly only. Then only it will, you can maintain the your inventory properly based on this. So once we saved the item, just go to the recipe configuration and load the assembly item. The configuration also same what we have done for the kit. So it will be more similarity between the two items, kit and assembly. Only the way of preparing is different. So I am just loading the ingredient items. So, and also the major thing is for the assembly items, we no need to prepare anything like kit. So once we configure the assembly items, we can directly sell the items, but the ingredient item should have the stock. So the ingredient item should have the stock. Without stock you have in the ingredient items, you could not sell the assembly item, because the main thing is we have to maintain and track our inventory properly. So for that case we have to, like, if you are using allow negative stock for the ingredient items, then it will allow to sell. If you don't allow the items to do the negative stock, then we have to maintain the stock properly to sell the assembly items, because there is no preparation for this. You can directly sell the item. So I am just loading the item and saving. So you can see, you can also see the report for the ingredient consumption for the assembly item also. You can see I have used the bread. So I am just double clicking the ingredient. It will show what are the items I have used this ingredient, what are the recipes I have used this ingredients, and how much the quantity consumed quantity, and how much the current stock. So you can, everything you can see here, so that you can maintain the inventory properly. So this special feature will be available from standard edition only. So if you are using starter, you can purchase additional license, custom license, to use the recipe configuration and kit preparation menu. So if you have any queries, just raise your all the queries using the question mark button. Kindly raise your queries using the question mark button. The session is going to end soon in few minutes. So before that, kindly raise your questions and doubts or anything queries using the question mark button you can see in the screen. So thank you everyone for your active participation for the webinar. So thank you all. We have around 100 to 150 people for this webinar. I hope everyone make useful with this recipe configuration as well as the kit preparation configuration, and maintain your inventory properly and track your ingredient consumption very quickly, so that you can improve your business very fast. So I thank you once again everyone for the active participation, and I kindly request you to ping us through the live chat for any type of queries or doubts and clarifications. We are waiting to serve you in the better way and more digitally. So keep on attend all our webinars. Thank you so much.